Hello guys, it's Lucas, the Minecraft Wither Skeletons fan here, and in today's video, you guys, I would love to be going down into the history of why Roy Scheider, who played the character we all know from the first two Jaws movies, this one, the original, Jaws, and then Jaws 2. In this video, I'm going to be going over and explaining why he dropped out of the Jaws series after Jaws 2. Now, to go way back in history, back in 1974 when they were filming the original Jaws movie, this one right here, Roy Scheider himself thought it was a good experience, and he liked the idea of being in the first Jaws movie. And even though Steven Spielberg, the director, who was also his close friend, even though Steven Spielberg had a lot of mild problems and struggles with this shark right here, the mechanical shark nicknamed Bruce, because it malfunctioned and broke down a lot, it gave Roy Scheider a chance to not only be in the film, but also it gave him the chance to bond with the other stars, including Robert Shaw and Richard Dreyfuss, as they were going along with this storyline and adventure. But he also thought the storyline was really good, you guys. He liked everything about it. He liked that Steven Spielberg gave him a chance. Even though the shark had troubles, he just loved it all. Alright, now, time for the deep down into why he didn't want to return for Jaws 2, but was in it anyway. So, Jaws 2, he was not excited to be invited back to do Jaws 2. Roy Scheider didn't want to do Jaws 2, you guys, because after the first Jaws movie, he felt like that the storyline had already been told for his character, Chief Brody. He thought Jaws 2 would have had no more storyline left to tell for his character. But there was a lot of reasons why he had to be in Jaws 2. Number one, he was under a strict multi-studio contract with Universal Studios. And because he walked away from the movie The Deer Hunter, it was either going to be that project or he was going to have to do Jaws 2. So, the resentfulness and trying to get out of it, you guys, as much as he didn't want to, because he signed the contract, he agreed to be in Jaws 2. But he was already resentful just a few days into the filming production of Jaws 2. And because of his resentfulness, you guys, and not wanting to do it, he clashed frequently and argued a lot with the director, Jenna Schwark, or whatever his name is. He clashed a lot with the director of Jaws 2. Also, his really negative experience when filming Jaws 2 was not so much that, but was also the fact that of the absence of Robert Shaw and Richard Dreyfuss, not being able to, bond with them again like he did in the first Jaws movie. And because of their absence, it made it really hard for him to do coping with Jaws 2 and filming-wise. So, but after Jaws 2, his multi-studio contract with Universal was done, and he was relieved after the end of Jaws 2. But when they asked him to do, I don't think it was Universal, it was somebody though, someone asked him to do Jaws 3 right here, and he laughed at the thought of doing it. And he famously said and refused to be in the part of Jaws 3 because he did not want to repeat another role as Chief Brody, and the story was already told, he said, from the very beginning before he had to do Jaws 2. So, and he said that further sequels were just nothing but cash grab storylines. So he refused to do Jaws 3, and to ensure his unavailability for the third Monster Shark movie, he took on the leading role in Blue Thunder instead. If you guys remember that movie, about a helicopter pilot, war and stuff, whatever. So, but not too shortly after Jaws 3, you guys. You think that asking him for Jaws 3 wasn't enough? No, of course not. So then Universal tried again, this time with Jaws the Revenge. So somebody asked him if he wanted to do Jaws the Revenge, and just like last time for Jaws 3, he said no. He immediately said no, and he even said that Satan himself couldn't talk me into doing Jaws Part 4. And so basically, guys, if he was going to agree to this one right here, he would have had a small part as Chief Brody, the character, because they already planned to kill off his character in the opening of Jaws the Revenge. The original script was Chief Brody was going to be killed by the shark at the very beginning. And so the idea of him being in that only for a short amount of time, he was like, no, I ain't doing that. And he also said that he was done with the franchise. After Jaws 2, he had his freedom, you guys. And he had a choice now, because he wasn't able to make a choice once he was forced into doing Jaws 2. So, but after he was done with this, he had a choice now. So when they asked him for Jaws 3, and he had a choice, he said no. And then when they asked him for Jaws 4, also known as Jaws the Revenge, he also said no. Simple as that, you guys. I mean, but you don't blame him. He didn't want to be known for just shark movies. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, smash that like button, and I will see you all in the next video. And, of course, peace, y'all. Peace.